ever since my mom, even the other day when she saw Greg. Greg came in to check on her, and he said, "Peggy, you're going to end up dying with all your teeth." And he has said this multiple times, which always shocked her because she said, "Why would I not die with my own teeth? What would make you say that?" And he said, her generation is so used to seeing people with dentures that they automatically assume that they will have to have their teeth pulled and have to get dentures. And that is not the case. So if you have a loved one who thinks that their teeth are bad, that they will have to have dentures, if they're afraid of that, it is not the case. If they have taken really good care of their teeth, they will not have to have their teeth pulled. They will not have to have dentures. And I think that's something to note.
Hi everyone, I'm Lexie Callies. Do you feel the squeeze of caring for an elderly loved one and school-aged children? Then welcome to the Sandwich Stories. Let's dig in.
Hi everybody, it's Lexie Callies with Sandwich Stories. I hope you're all having a really great week. I took my mom to the dentist. Yay! So I take my mom to the dentist every quarter. She goes 4 times a year. And we do this because she doesn't have the dexterity really to brush her teeth as well as she used to. She was a very good brusher and went to the dentist every 6 months. She's actually been seeing the same dentist since 1985. He is lovely. He is wonderful. He knows my family. He knows what went on with my dad. He helped take care of my dad even through his dementia and is the kindest, nicest person you will ever meet. When it comes to dentistry, he has kind of shifted. He mainly practices cosmetic dentistry, and you would never know that someone has had cosmetic dentistry if he is your dentist. Now, he has one hygienist who still cleans people's teeth, like my mom. And we always joke around that when my parents started seeing Dr. Gist, that he was a one-man show. He cleaned my parents' teeth. Every single person who works for him now laughs hysterically and cannot imagine him cleaning anybody's teeth. Even the hygienist said, "I don't even think he'd know what to do anymore." Now, he is a gifted dentist when it comes to restoration and cosmetic dentistry, but he is not the man to clean your teeth, which I think is really funny. He cleaned my teeth as a child, and I no longer see him because he's expensive. He has gone up, and my insurance does. He does not work with my dental insurance, so I don't see him. But I do see him socially. And every time my mom comes in, whether she needs to see him or not, he comes and says hello and checks in on her and checks in on me, which I really do appreciate. He is getting ready to retire, but I don't know what we're going to do once he retires. I think he just hired a junior dentist to help take over the practice. So hopefully we'll get to know him, and that his hygienist won't leave because she is lovely. My mom's hygienist actually works with a mobile dentist who actually goes to the facility where my mom lives. So they have a mobile dentist, and every Friday she goes around town with him and visits, I think she said 4 or 5 different facilities, and where my mother lives is one of those facilities. So she gets to see my mom more often than when she cleans her teeth, which is so nice to have someone like that go in and say hi and check in on my mom. She is the nicest, loveliest lady I've ever met. So my mom went to the dentist, and I ran a quick errand, came back, and she said, "This is not the best we've ever seen your mom. The buildup has been not great." So that really surprised me. This is the first time I've ever heard of this. Ever since my mom, even the other day when she saw Greg, Greg came in to check on her, and he said, "Peggy, you're going to end up dying with all your teeth." And he has said this multiple times, which always shocked her because she said, "Why would I not die with my own teeth? What would make you say that?" And he said, her generation is so used to seeing people with dentures that they automatically assume that they will have to have their teeth pulled and have to get dentures. And that is not the case. So if you have a loved one who thinks that their teeth are bad, that they will have to have dentures, if they're afraid of that, it is not the case. If they have taken really good care of their teeth, they will not have to have their teeth pulled. They will not have to have dentures. And I think that's something to know. So my mom, like I've said in the past, is 74. People who are her age, and I think older, think that they're going to have to get dentures, and that's not the case. So Greg tells her every time, your teeth look great. You know dentures. Good job, Peg. Well, this was the first time we've ever had a bad report with the buildup. And so I said, oh, okay, well, I will be talking to the nurses when we get back. So I went, Mom had her teeth cleaned just like everybody. She's rubbing her tongue across her teeth like, oh, it feels so good. I mean, I do love having my teeth cleaned. It does feel good too. So I understand what she was doing. And so I went back and she got her latte because, as you all know, every time she sees the dentist or go to the doctor or wherever she goes, any outing, the woman gets to come home with a latte. So we took her to get her latte, brought her back to her facility. I got her settled and I went to find the nurse. And I said, I don't know what's going on, but the dentist said her teeth were not good. And this is the first time that I've ever had this report. So we have put a giant neon pink paper sign that says, brush Peggy's teeth. Because as I know the girls try, or maybe they think that Peggy can do it herself. I don't know because I'm not there, right? I'm not there at 7 a.m. I'm not there at 7 p.m. So I don't know if they're having Peggy brush her teeth and she just doesn't have the dexterity to do it anymore and do it well, or they think someone else has done it and they're not doing it, or they're just not doing it. I don't know. So this is the new bright pink sign we've put on her mirror that says, please help Peggy brush her teeth. I have also gotten rid of the manual toothbrush and I have bought a automatic toothbrush, and hopefully that will help. Maybe they could do a little better, a little quicker. I don't know. So I'm hoping this will make the next report when my mom goes back in the next quarter to have her teeth cleaned, that her teeth look better. So takeaway, check your family's teeth. Make sure they are getting their teeth brushed. Make sure they're going to the dentist. If they have dental insurance, like I said, my mom goes every quarter. That might be overkill for some, but for her, it's necessary, and we do it that way. If your loved one has the ability to even go every 6 months, have them go. Ask the facility, do they have a mobile dentist that comes to them? So maybe you can't take them, or their dentist that they used to go to is too far away, or they've moved into this facility from out of state. Ask them for a mobile dentist. The dentist will come to them and they can get a teeth cleaning. I mean, it's a game changer. There's no excuse. Teeth are important. When you're, talking, eating, all of these things, you need your teeth. Let your loved ones not miss out. Don't let them assume that their teeth are going to come out of their head. They don't need dentures. They don't need dentures if it's not necessary. So have them go to the dentist. If you feel that they're not getting their teeth brushed properly, put up a sign. Talk to the nurses. Make sure everybody knows. Buy an automatic toothbrush. Maybe that will help the caretaker brush your loved one's teeth a little more. So, fingers crossed, the next quarter, when my mom goes to the dentist, it will be a good, clean report. Okay? So, with that said, I am going to do a little pun because I grew up watching the Muppets. They are my favorite. And the song of the week is going to be Can You Picture That by Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Ah. I love them. I think they're great. It's fun. They actually did a Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem little short series back in 2023. I watched it then too. So I grew up with them. I think they're great. Can you picture that? I believe came out in 1974 in one of the Muppet movies. Um, it makes you happy. It makes you laugh. It makes it fun. So get out there, get your teeth cleaned, go listen to Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, and I hope you all have a really great week. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Sandwich Stories. I really hope you learned some new things and enjoyed it. If you did, tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your dad, tell everybody you know to also listen. Maybe they'll learn some new things, how to help each other out, and find us at Sandwich Stories Podcast. Thanks so much.